And what about Tottenham, Robo? Because they also had a bad weekend. And they lost at home against Aston Villa. The fans were not happy. Antonio Conte was not happy at all after the game. Complaining about the lack of funding and the lack of investment from his club, of course, saying that, the others use bazookas and they only use like small water pistols or whatever he said. He said that fifth is the best they can do. Where do you stand in this, about the game first, which was really, really bad, and what Antonio Conte is doing and saying now?
I've been a great fan of Antonio Conte. When I first saw him at Juventus, he changed Juventus. They were 7th in the table. He made them 3 times champions when he was the manager. The brilliant job he did for Italy when they weren't a very good team. The brilliant job he did in the first season with Chelsea, where he dominated the staff and they played exactly how he wanted them to play. He did that at Inter as well. I just don't know what he's trying to achieve at Spurs at the moment. This isn't a manager that's in control of the players because he's not affecting it. We could see this result coming. If you looked at their last 10 games, they've been second best for most of the game, and then they get a late
good
couple of goals and
good
20 things. Why does that keep happening? You must be able to change this somehow. And Conte, when things are going his way, he's jumping around on the side of the field, he's enthusiastic, he's jumping into the arms of his coaching staff, he's waving to the fans. He looked like a miserable man on Sunday. He looked like a manager that hadn't got an idea how he was going to change things. And he always resorts, when things are going badly, to the board. They're not spending the money. When we started the season, everyone on FC show said, who have done the best bit of business? Spurs. They've bought early. They know exactly what they want. Conte has done a good job. They're going to be top side. Not the case at the moment.
And it's never his fault.
It's never his fault.
No. But I think he made a point at the end by throwing on Pape Matar, Jed Spence, who never play.
No.
Skip came on just almost to show Daniel Levy, who was in the stands, and the board and everybody. Look, this is what I've got to use and everything, which I can understand. Everybody. If you're a manager, you would want to sign best players all the time, have the best quality you can. It's not the case. Make your team better because at the end of the day, they're playing shocking football.
He got all the praise, and quite rightly so, for taking them from 8th into the top 4. Everyone said, and you've done a great job. Yeah. Continue that. You've bought the players that you want. Kulusevski, Bentancur, you bought Perisic, you bought Longley, and I'm not sure that's a great signing. You bought one or two others in. Richarlison, Basuma. So these are all players that he wanted.
Kulusevski, before all of that.
So he's got to get the best out of this team. At the moment, he's not doing so.
It's a good team. It's a better team than what they play for sure.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.